Hey there, I'm Matt Dale, and I'm here today to launch an exciting new project on Matt Dale's Forever TV. Now, in order to explain the background of this project, I need to explain a little bit about my inspiration. Some Doctor Who fans out there may be aware of the pioneering work of a guy called Jess Jerkovic. For those of you that don't know Jess's work, this all goes back to the 1970s, where almost all of Doctor Who's incidental music was scored by a guy called Dudley Simpson. Dudley Simpson didn't keep recordings of his score or even copies of the sheet music as far as we know. So Jess has been going back and using his incredible musical talents to listen to the episodes, transcribe the music by ear, and then play them on his piano on his YouTube channel. He is doing absolutely fantastic work, and that really inspired me to try and do something musical to do with Doctor Who as well. Now, there is the small drawback that I have the musical talents of a watermelon. But that hasn't stopped me, because one of my fellow researchers has recently discovered something pretty cool. Now, if we go back to the 1960s, Patrick Troughton was the second Doctor, and he used to play the recorder at moments through the show. The recorder's a child's instrument, little like a small flute, and there'd be times during stress or dramatic tension, he'd take the edge off by improvising, or so I thought, a little bit of music on the recorder. What's come to light recently is that music wasn't improvised. It was pre-composed pieces of music that Troughton learned and then played on set. Now I figure, I learnt to play the recorder when I was 5. It can't be that difficult, even for someone like me. So, I've gone to eBay, I've got myself a recorder, and to start off this project, I'm going to kick off with a bit of an unboxing video, alright? So here it is. This is a recorder that I bought from eBay. Cost me about £5, very cheap. Says here, if you can see, super retro recorder. I haven't opened this, but it does say on the outside this contains a recorder, a cleaning rod, a storage bag, and playing instructions. Really glad about the playing instructions. Hopefully that will help me. By the way, I'm going to be sharing all my attempts at learning the recorder on this channel. So when Jess started his work, he was already an excellent jazz pianist, and we haven't had to go through the rigmarole of watching him learn. I'm going to be sharing all of this with you until I'm at the point where I can actually play like Patrick Troughton. Just opening this bit of a tight box here. Oh, this seems to actually already come in the bag. Very nice, very nice. The bag looks a little bit scrunched up. I'm kind of hoping this isn't a used one that's been returned, because ew. Nothing else in the box. So, yeah, here we go. Here is the recorder. Should note, by the way, the house is empty. I have a young son who, if he heard this, would probably get very excited and want to join in. And that's the last thing we want, really. So here it is. Here is my recorder. It's incredibly plasticky. Oh, look at that! There's even there's a G just by this. There's a hole. Sorry, the more musical people watching this probably looking at me like I'm crazy, but there's a hole at the bottom. I do vaguely remember there being a hole at the bottom that was very important, and there's a G next to it. I don't know if the G is important, but I'll find out. Bloody hell. That was a lot louder than I was expecting. Okay. That's the first notes I've played on a recorder in about 40 years. 40 years. Again, here's a fingering guide. I had to get that in there somewhere. Okay. And it encourages me, let's play music. Well, that is certainly what I'm going to be doing. As promised, there is what I assume to be a cleaning rod. Okay. So, it's actually a little bit twisted round. I'm assuming, if you can see that, but that little hole at the top there isn't aligned with everything else. So I'm assuming it turns round. That's good. See, just like Patrick Troughton. It's uncanny. So If you want to hear some good music, go and check out Jess Jerkovic. But otherwise, do like this video and subscribe to this channel, and I can promise you there will be more videos of me learning to play the recorder, and yeah, hopefully sharing some Patrick Troughton, some genuine Patrick Troughton ditties with you. Stay tuned.